Good evening. Welcome to the Irvine Barclay Theatre. I'm so happy that tonight we could be all together to enjoy and receive the 2022 State of the City Address. What a wonderful evening it is to celebrate Irvine. On behalf of our city, I'd like to express our sincere thanks and appreciation to the team here at the Irvine Barclay Theatre for hosting tonight's event. I also want to recognize my council colleagues, if they'll stand as I call their names. Councilmember Larry Agrin, Councilmember Mike Carroll, and Councilmember Tammy Kim. Also a very special thank you and welcome to our former mayor, Suki Kang. And if I could also recognize and thank our friend, UCI Chancellor Dr. Howard Gilman. Many people were involved in tonight's making of the State of the City. We're so grateful to all those who played a role in bringing us together tonight, especially the sponsors who have graciously supported this community event. So a very special thank you tonight to our presenting sponsor, the City of Hope. And if I could, I'd like to also recognize our gold sponsors, H Mart, Great Produce, and Merchants Landscaping, not produce, but good things that grow that we can look at and enjoy. And also our silver sponsors, Concordia University Irvine, Cox Communications, the Irvine Company, Memorial Care, Providence, and UC Irvine. Thank you all so much. We also want to thank those who welcomed you as you came into the hall this evening, the Orange County Soccer Club, the Anaheim Ducks, and Handel's Ice Cream. We thank you for your support of this event. And I hope everyone was able to enjoy some ice cream tonight. We are so excited to welcome them as one of the newest businesses to the marketplace, of course, the Irvine side. And if you need recommendations, I really like Cherry Magnolia, M. Graham Central Station. So if the audience is going to join me, if you're able, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. I'd like to ask the Chief of Police, Chief Kent, to please call forward the Irvine Police Honor Guard.
Irvine Police Department Honor Guard. Present colors.
At this time, it's my pleasure to call forward Cub Scout Pack 675 to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pack 675, for joining us this evening. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. And now it is my pleasure to welcome the very talented students of the Irvine High School Choir, from whom we will enjoy hearing our national anthem. Chief Kent, please dismiss the Irvine Police Color Guard.
Honor guard, dismiss, colors.
Detail, right, face. Forward, march.
And at this time, again, we welcome the Irvine High School Choir to perform Like a Mighty Stream.
Lift every voice and let us sing. Every song of freedom from every soul comes a noble dream. Let justice roll like a mighty stream, like a mighty stream, like a mighty stream. Let justice roll, let justice roll, let justice roll like a mighty stream. Every child still and every child beneath the sun, and every soul shall live as one. The noble dream has just begun. Like a mighty stream, like a mighty stream. Let justice roll, let justice roll, let justice roll like a mighty stream, like a mighty stream, like a mighty stream. Let justice roll, let justice roll, let justice roll like a mighty stream.
Thank you, Irvine High School Choir, for that exceptional performance. Let's thank them again, once again. It's now my honor to welcome the Reverend Adelia Sandoval, spiritual leader for the Juaneño Band of Mission Indians, Hasheman Nation, to provide tonight's invocation. Please stand once again if you're able.
On behalf of the Juaneño Band of Mission Indians, the Hasheman Nation, I thank you, Mayor Farrah N, for inviting me to give this invocation this evening. We honor the memory of the peaceful and resilient people who walked these very lands for thousands of years before all of us. Oh, we call upon you, oh great weaver, on this lovely winter eve as the sun settles down in the west. Weave us together this night as we celebrate and acknowledge this beautiful city of Irvine. We ask blessings upon Mayor Farrah N, Vice Mayor Anthony Kuo, and council members Larry Agren, Mike Carroll, and Tammy Kim. We ask blessings upon the citizens and businesses and organizations dedicated to the mission and vision of this city. Oh, great weaver, continue to weave together all the elements that make this city safe and vibrant and beautiful. May balance be the key to continued success. May flexibility and hospitality and joyful response be the city's continuous mission. We ask blessings upon the land itself, especially the cherished parks and open spaces where all life can continue to thrive. Tro'onum noneshkinum, for all our relations. Omakati amakat huya tomayo upoto. May peace prevail on earth. Ilach.
Thank you, Reverend Sandoval, for joining us this evening. Audience, you may be seated. People often ask me what I love most about Irvine, and it is such a hard question to answer. There are so many reasons. I'm very proud to call Irvine home. I think anyone who knows me will know that. But let's take a moment now to look at some of the qualities that make our community so special.
Irvine, the largest master-planned community in America, the safest city in America, 16 years and counting. A city that was inspired by a vision and planned for success in 1971 and continues to build on that foundation 50 years later. Irvine has become a model for cities throughout the world, and today, Irvine is a place where people come for many reasons.
Irvine is parks. With more than 60 neighborhood and community parks, 141 athletic fields, and 197 sports courts, Irvine's park system ranks among the best in the nation. Because of the Irvine Open Space Initiative, approved by residents in 1989, Irvine has over 16,000 acres of preserved natural habitat and more than 550,000 trees, making Irvine the fourth greenest city in America, according to WalletHub. Adding to the abundant supply of parks within the city, the Great Park, annexed in 2006, added an additional 1,300 acres of publicly owned land and a 194-acre sports complex.
Irvine is business. Ranked as the best city in America to start a business by WalletHub, Irvine is home to more than 19,000 companies. At least 1/3 of all Fortune 500 companies have a presence in Irvine, and more than 900 tech companies call our city home. Businesses in Irvine account for more than 275,000 jobs, with life sciences and information technology the leading industries. Add to that an outstanding host of cafes that helped rank Irvine as the 10th best city in America to work remotely, and you have a prosperous business community that contributes 33% of the city budget by way of sales tax.
Irvine is education. Ranked in niche as the best public school system in Orange County and 15th best in the state, Irvine Unified School District educates more than 36,000 TK through 12th grade students in over 40 school locations. Supported by the Irvine Public Schools Foundation and the City of Irvine, Irvine Unified School District is among the top reasons families move to our community. But educational opportunities in Irvine don't stop there. Irvine is home to a bustling higher education system, starting with the city's largest employer, the University of California, Irvine. Add to that offerings by Concordia University, Irvine Valley College, UMass Global, California State, Fullerton, Pepperdine, USC, and more, making Irvine one of the easiest places to receive an education in the nation.
Irvine is art. Since opening in 1990, the Barclay, a 750-seat jewel box theatre, has hosted more than 3 million patrons and over 5,000 shows. Known for its intimate atmosphere, superb acoustics, and high-quality production facilities, the Barclay offers a variety of concerts and performances for any audience. But don't stop there. 5 Point Amphitheatre, located near the Great Park, is the place to be in Orange County for large-scale concerts during the warmer months. Musical Theatre Village presents 6 family-friendly shows at an affordable price every year, and Irvine high schools deliver top-notch performances all year long. Not to be outdone, the city of Irvine has 3 art galleries for residents and visitors to enjoy. The Irvine Fine Arts Center, Great Park Palm Court Arts Complex, and Inside City Hall. In 2021, the city hosted 17 exhibitions across the 3 spaces, drawing more than 46,000 visitors. The arts in Irvine is alive and well.
Irvine is safe. With the lowest rate of violent crime per capita of any city in the nation of comparable size, Irvine has long been known as one of the safest cities in America. The Irvine Police Department's geographic policing model is designed to bring citizens and government closer together to identify problems and find solutions to neighborhood and community-wide issues. With more than 300 members, the men and women of the Public Safety Department operate under the assumption that prevention is one of the most important and most effective means of sustaining a safe and secure community.
Irvine is green. A City Council-approved 20-year energy plan involves residents, businesses, schools, and visitors alike in an effort to increase energy efficiency and renewable energy while reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The Clean Air Ice Shuttle enhances transportation efficiency in and around the Irvine Business Complex, the Irvine Spectrum Center, and the Irvine train station, while also reducing vehicle emissions. A zero-waste resolution aims to eliminate waste and pollution in the manufacturing, use, storage, and recycling of materials.
Irvine is transportation. With nearly 400 miles of on- and off-street bikeways, Irvine was once again designated as a bicycle-friendly community at the silver level by the League of American Bicyclists in 2021. The Irvine Transportation Center makes commuting easy in Irvine. The station offers free parking, bike lockers, ice shuttle access, and dining, in addition to easy access to 5 Point Amphitheatre. As the world transitions to new clean energy vehicles, the city of Irvine and its business centers are at the forefront, offering more than 440 electric vehicle charging stations citywide. Irvine is a home of 3 electric vehicle manufacturers in Carmer, Rivian, and Lordstown, as well as electric vehicle battery manufacturer Aviation and a Tesla service and delivery center. In addition, Lone Star recently ranked Irvine as the #1 city to own an electric car and one of the 20 best places to live in America without a car. No matter how you want to travel, Irvine is a place to be.
Irvine is fun. Whether you are laughing it up at the Irvine Improv, taking in a movie at one of the numerous theaters, enjoying an Orange County Soccer Club game at the Great Parks Championship Soccer Stadium, or taking a walk on the Jeffrey Open Space Trail, you are never short of options for fun in Irvine. Take your pick of world-class shopping centers, a one-of-a-kind balloon ride, ice skating at the Great Park Ice, golf with your whole set of clubs, or just your putter, or even a frisbee. Attend a world-class event, farming, hiking, building at Adventure Playground, or just relaxing and taking in a sunset from a giant Ferris wheel. There is a reason that Irvine consistently ranks among one of the happiest cities in America and one of the best to raise a family. And that will only improve as we celebrate the opening of the all-new Wild Rivers this summer.
Irvine is diverse. A thriving community of integrated people where approximately 41% of households are foreign-born and 51% of residents speak a language other than English at home. A delectable town where you can taste the flavors of the world while never leaving the city borders. A city council that takes pride in its heritage and leads by example, forming a permanent diversity, equity, and inclusion committee. A place where religions and cultures intersect and cohabitate with respect and admiration. But most of all, a happy community that is inclusive of its neighbors, friends, classmates, businesses, and more. It does not matter where one comes from. It only matters that we are all here now, working together to enhance the best city in America. Because we are Irvine.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Larry Agron. I've been proud to represent you on the Irvine City Council for part of every decade since 1978. I'm proud of our history and our direction, and I am honored to be a part of making Irvine what it is today. Remember, we are Irvine.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Mike Carroll. I moved my family here to be part of a diverse community that values education and safety while honoring its great past. We couldn't be happier to be part of this wonderful community and everything that is happening here, because we are all Irvine.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Tammy Kim. As a mother, a nonprofit leader, educator, community advocate, and small business owner, I'm proud to have raised my family here in Irvine and to have been part of the fabric of this great city. Together, we contribute to making Irvine such a great place to live, work, and play. Together, we are Irvine.
I'm Anthony Kuo. I'm the Vice Mayor of Irvine. I'm proud to be another piece of our community. As the first person to serve on the City Council who was born and raised in our community, it's an honor to carry on a 50-year legacy of successful and impactful public policy. We're all in this together because we are Irvine. Tonight, it's my honor to introduce to you Irvine's own, a champion of neighborhoods and my friend, Mayor Farrah N. to deliver our State of the City address.
Thank you so much, and good evening. Welcome to the 2022 State of the City Address. I am so happy to be here with all of you to celebrate Irvine. I would like to take a moment to thank my City Council colleagues for their collaborative and thoughtful work this year. Thank you. I would also like to welcome our City Commissioners, committee members, state and regional elected officials, military leaders, and international officials joining us today. Thank you. Thank you for your efforts to enhance and support Irvine, California's 14th largest city, the fastest growing city in the United States, and America's greatest master plan community. I would also like to introduce and thank our new city manager, Oliver Chi, our assistant city manager, Michelle Grettenberg, our deputy city manager, Melissa Haley, and our amazing police chief, Michael Kent. And additionally, I would like to recognize our city department directors and our incredible staff for keeping Irvine the best place to live, work, and play. At this time, I would like to recognize and express my sincere thanks and appreciation to the Irvine Barclay Theatre for hosting the 2022 State of the City Address. A very special thank you to our presenting sponsor, City of Hope. And to all our sponsors who graciously supported this community event, thank you. And I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to thank my family for their ongoing love and support of me in my role as mayor of the wonderful community we call home. Thank you. Last year, when I spoke to you, just a couple months into my service as your mayor, I acknowledged that we needed the opportunity for healing, recovery, and growth. And we did exactly that. In order to ensure we provided the best service to our community, I created the COVID-19 and business reopening task forces. Comprised of local health officials and business leaders, these task forces allowed us to make well-informed and thoughtful decisions for the safety and well-being of all Irvine residents, businesses, and visitors. In 2021, through the city's efforts with Orange County United Way and the state's COVID-19 rent relief program, rental assistance was provided to more than 3,600 households, totaling $42 million in support. Keeping our residents in their homes was a major component of our economic recovery plan. And in order to keep our community safe, we were the first city in Orange County to set up our own drive-through mass vaccination site located at the Great Park. This is in addition to the many neighborhood clinics we hosted and continue to offer at our community centers and facilities. I thank all our healthcare providers. Because of this collective effort, Irvine has the most vaccinated residents of any Orange County city. And to all those who have gotten vaccinated and boosted, thank you. By doing your part to protect yourself, your loved ones, our children, our seniors, and the most vulnerable in our community, you have all shown how much Irvine cares. In October 2021, the City Council adopted the Irvine Recovery Plan for the allocation and use of the $56 million one-time American Rescue Plan Act funds. These dollars will fund programs that support critical needs of residents and small businesses, continue investments in affordable housing, childcare, and broadband, help address key environmental and transportation priorities, provide for healthier indoor and outdoor environments, provide means of additional multicultural engagement with the community, and most importantly, eliminate food insecurity in our city, which I'll share with you a little later. While keeping our community safe and working towards economic recovery, we also held a number of wonderful events that paid tribute to our 50th anniversary. And while the pandemic presented much uncertainty and the ever-changing dynamic, our staff rose to the challenge to create a year filled with milestone celebrations for the city's golden anniversary. The vision established 50 years ago has ensured Irvine is a safe city with outstanding schools and higher education institutions, beautiful parks, and a wealth of jobs, shopping, and dining. As we reflect on our past, we recognize that what makes Irvine so special isn't how we have changed, but how we as a community have remained committed to the principles of Irvine's master plan. Even as we came together as a community, we were not immune to being targeted by hate. Throughout last year and this year, we faced hate towards our Asian, Jewish, Muslim, and Black community members. And each and every time, I made sure that everyone understood that hate would not be tolerated, not in our city. With our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee, we launched the We Are Irvine campaign and held a 9-part series in Mandarin, helping our newcomers get integrated to the community. The Irvine Police Department also implemented California's first multilingual hate crime reporting portal. Diversity continues to be a key word when describing the city of Irvine. which is recognized as one of the most fully integrated and diverse communities in the nation. And we will continue taking steps to ensure we embrace and celebrate diversity in all aspects of our community and foster an environment that represents the many different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives of our unique and dynamic city. Together, we are Irvine, and we will continue to ensure residents, business community, and visitors have access to fair and equal opportunities. And along with a long list of accolades, Irvine continues to remain at the forefront of balanced and successful cities in America. Just today, we had the honor of welcoming U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, Javier Becerra. And in July, we welcomed U.S. Secretary of Labor, Marty Walsh. Visits from top cabinet members are a testament to the national recognition Irvine continues to receive. And as we've launched into 2022, it's been abundantly clear that there are so many difficult challenges facing Irvine, our region, and the nation. Also, with so much happening across the globe, I want to reaffirm Irvine's support for Ukraine and condemn the Russian invasion. In an act of solidarity, our Civic Center clock tower is lit blue and yellow, and it will remain that way as long as it takes for Ukraine to find peace. Stability in any region is crucial for economic development. So let's take a look at where we are today. Irvine is a thriving and diverse center of businesses. More than 17,000 businesses have licenses in Irvine, producing more than 275,000 jobs, including manufacturing, legal, financial and professional services, software, accounting, cybersecurity, scientific and medical research. Even during volatile economic times that the global pandemic has created, nearly 1,700 new business licenses were generated from July through December of 2021. And meanwhile, our unemployment rate of 3.4% continues to be lower than Orange County and California. This is a testament to our community and how it serves as an economic powerhouse. And our strategic location, strong partnerships, and values of creativity and innovation set Irvine apart as an ideal place for businesses to thrive. The city provides, at a high level, most everything that is of value to a business: opportunities, local high-skilled employees, public education support, safety, and top-quality infrastructure. So as we progress economically, we have a responsibility to provide housing that meets the needs of our growing community. Irvine is one of the best master plan communities to live. The master plan was a vision of a balanced community and is a living document serving as a roadmap for Irvine's exceptional quality of life. Affordable housing continues to be a priority. Irvine has more affordable housing than any other city in Orange County, with 4,853 units and hundreds more underway. And this year, the Irvine Community Land Trust welcomed families into their new home at Sage Park. The Sage Park development offers the first of its kind affordable homes for sale. With each new neighbor we welcome, we are reminded of our own stories of why we chose Irvine to be our home. As California's 14th largest city, with more than 307,000 residents, Irvine has had a strong desire to balance development and the natural environment. As this incredible community has grown, each phase has been accompanied by the preservation and enhancement of natural open spaces. More than 1/3 of the city, that's 16,000 acres, is preserved as parks, trails, and natural wildlands, protecting some of the most beautiful and diverse landscapes in California. We are a city focused on recreation. Home to a nationally ranked park system, our parks and open space help bolster the ongoing health and wellness of our community. Recognized as one of America's greenest cities, Irvine has earned a national reputation for our commitment to sustainability, energy conservation, and environmental stewardship. We have taken steps to identify climate impacts and have begun preparing for a climate-resilient future by completing a local hazard mitigation plan and a strategic energy plan. We led the formation of the first Community Choice Energy Initiative in Orange County in an effort to give consumers clean energy choices and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In February, the City Council unanimously voted to select 100% renewable energy default level for all Orange County Power Authority customers in Irvine. This decision demonstrates environmental leadership and commitment, ensuring a healthier and more resilient future for our community. Recognizing the climate impacts of drought, extreme heat, and wildfires already being felt in Irvine and Southern California, the community and the City Council requested the development of a climate action and an adaptation plan. The city's climate action plan will identify a path that provides options to realize emission reduction targets by 2030, 2035, and 2045. As part of this process, the City Council set an overall climate goal to reach carbon neutrality by 2030, the third city in California to adopt this ambitious target. And in October, Irvine was one of 3 cities selected to participate in the innovative new Cool City Challenge. This included receiving a $1 million grant to develop the most innovative pathways to carbon neutrality. Today, we have more than 200 community members volunteering to serve as Cool Block team leaders, leading their neighbors through a shared learning program to improve sustainability and quality of life in their own neighborhoods. While we work to reduce our carbon footprint and focus on renewable energy, we have to consider and balance our traffic and transportation. Last summer, the City Council approved the active transportation plan to guide the development of facilities for pedestrians and bicyclists, based on several factors, including improving safety, enhancing accessibility, and bolstering economic and environmental sustainability. Preparation of a citywide transit vision study is underway, which will help guide the next phase of transit in Irvine by identifying potential new routes and service options to move our residents and employees in an efficient and environmentally friendly manner. Following initial public and stakeholder outreach last fall, we are developing recommendations for new services. Stay tuned for upcoming opportunities in the spring to provide input on study recommendations. And don't think we haven't started discussing flying taxis. We're not there yet, but we're having those discussions today in preparation for tomorrow. So now, here we are in 2022. Irvine is faced with the opportunity to show once again that the foundational principles upon which our community was founded still hold true. That through intelligent design, through smart planning, through innovative thought, through an embrace of change, through the hard work of our people, we will continue to be one of the best cities to live, work, and play. It's hard to believe that it was just 20 years ago that Orange County residents voted to pass Measure W and transform the Marine Corps Air Station El Toro into an urban regional park. El Toro was a significant part of our city's history and heritage, and as we continue development on the Great Park, it is vital that we honor our past. I am pleased that we are working to bring aircraft, artifacts, and memorabilia in the Flying Leatherneck Aviation Museum back home after 20 years at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. We have a number of exciting efforts underway at the Great Park. Earlier this year, we moved closer to bringing a botanical garden to the Great Park. The council voted to explore the feasibility of bringing a world-class botanical garden with a Veterans Memorial component to the ARDA site. This garden will preserve our open space, provide passive recreation, and enhance the park as a tourist destination. Also, you may have seen construction underway on the Wild Rivers Water Park. We look forward to this iconic water park returning to our community this summer. And the Visitor Center's Plaza. It will be undergoing a renovation to improve the user experience. Since 2002, we have worked with our community to create a beautiful place to engage in healthy community activities. Today, residents and visitors enjoy miles of trails for walking and biking, art exhibitions, live music concerts, seasonal events, camps and classes, fun attractions, and the Sunday Farmers Market at the Great Park. As we look ahead to the future, we find ourselves having to find ways to adapt and change, because truly, change is a necessary part of innovation and growth. And I'm excited to have launched my Innovation Council, made up of industry leaders from a cross-section of government, education, and business sectors. Through the Innovation Council's leadership, we are reinvesting in our community and stitching together critical pieces to the ecosystem's growth and success. The Innovation Council will develop a strategic partnership for attracting, retaining, and supporting high-growth technology businesses to help position Irvine as a regional hub of innovation and technology. This will include a focus on pipeline programming to encourage innovation with our youth and create more jobs for our community. As we continue to serve as a city of innovation, we look to embark on a first phase of development of the cultural terrace at the Great Park. With a new event center, cultural center, museums, and an innovation center complex. The Innovation Center is intended to serve as a hub for public events, STEM education, showcase for cutting-edge technology, and a collective space for innovation by Irvine companies. The Cultural Center will highlight the incredible diversity of Irvine's community groups through food, dance, and educational talks, a premier community space for city events and classes. And as we work to honor our history, we are looking to preserve and renovate the historic El Toro hangars. And more exciting news out of the Great Park as we work with Live Nation to develop a permanent amphitheater to serve as a home for Irvine's concerts and live music. I'm not sure if there's been a more exciting time in Irvine's 50 years than today. And in the past year, the city continued its efforts to improve the condition of our infrastructure with the completion of a number of important projects as well as the allocation of additional funds. The city completed a number of pavement rehabilitation projects to improve our road conditions on our major thoroughfares. And to further respond to the city's pavement needs, Irvine's recovery plan dollars were allocated towards pavement maintenance to clear our infrastructure backlog by 2024. So when I stated that we were going to end food insecurity in Irvine, I meant it. Using our rescue plan funds and a generous donation from Namco Bandai, we're establishing our own municipal farm and providing our vulnerable families with fresh, nutritional fruits and vegetables in a dignified manner. And I hope you'll join me in supporting this effort by volunteering your time in the field. I want to thank Second Harvest, Farm and Food Lab, and AG Kawamura for their support. So like the pandemic, none of the challenges that face our city have fast or easy fixes. And all of them are going to take a unified, collective effort for us to truly solve. We can show the world that a city can solve the most complicated problems of our day and be a true agent of change. We are finding ways to balance the need to grow with the demands that growth places on a community. We will utilize the land that we own in the Great Park to serve as an expression of our desire for Irvine to serve as the cultural center of Orange County. We will welcome and integrate new ideas, new perspectives, and new people into the fabric of our 50-year-old community. And we have to accomplish these things while maintaining our status as one of the best functioning cities anywhere in the world. That's the challenge before us right now. And I know that together, we're up for that challenge here in Irvine, because we are Irvine. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, when we talk about we are Irvine, this is who we are. So thank you all for being here today. And I'd like to welcome our friends from Chinese Dance Company of Southern California who are performing to America the Beautiful. So let's give them a very warm welcome. Thank you. Weren't they amazing? Can we give them another round of applause? This concludes the 2022 State of the City Address. Thank you all so much for spending part of your evening with us. Good night and God bless.